60%. We're 60% of the way there. We just hit 6,000 subscribers. I think it must have been yesterday, maybe even the day before, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yesterday we made 2 videos. It was a bit of an extreme day. I was basically making videos all the way from 6 p.m. till 2 in the morning. So it was a long one, but I thought, hey, I wanted to do it. There was a lot of shit to say, a lot of sports news specifically to be talking about, and I didn't even get to all of it. Formula 1 was going on, the wrestling was going on, which ended in a shit show. I will say, I saw a comment from yesterday's video. You're right, the Finn Balor-Roman Reigns match ended in a fiasco. It was ridiculous what they decided to do, but beside all of that nonsense, we have extra nonsense here. We finally hit... No, we didn't hit 10,000 subscribers, but we have passed 6,000 subscribers, and knowing our luck, come tomorrow, it'll say 5,999, which is just how it goes sometimes. And at this point, I kind of just expect it. It's what it is. You can't change it. I love each and every one of you dickheads, because it's stuff like that which really revs my engine and gets me going, saying thank you very much. Because I will say, every one of you who don't subscribe, alright, you're kind of doing a disservice, because if you don't know, last year, I'm ramming it home because I just need to. Last year, we donated all the revenue from the channel to food banks in our local area. We're doing the same thing this year because people are still in not a great position, and a couple $100 to us, thankfully, is not a life-changing amount of money, but to a lot of people, £20, £30 worth of groceries or toiletries or whatever it might be can make the difference for them and their family. And I think that's something good that we did last year, and I'd like to do the same thing this year. So if you don't subscribe, you're kind of not just screwing me, which is one thing. And I'm like, it's taken so long to get to 10,000 subscribers, it's almost insignificant at this point. It's just I like making videos. That's just how it started, and I'm glad that that's the way it's continued. But if you don't subscribe, all right, you're messing up the flow with the food banks. And the more we can donate, the better it is overall. And I think hopefully maybe we can donate $250 this year, maybe more. In most cases, I would say private charity should be kept private, but because you guys are involved in this, I think it's better I tell you the situation that's happening and what will be donated in the future, and hopefully that will be able to change some people's weeks and months over the coming months at the end of the year. But I didn't do that to be like, oh, we did such a good job. Oh, I did such a good job. It was just the right thing to do. And I think there's this thing about charity or helping someone. It's like the bare minimum to help someone if it doesn't really affect you. If it's not affecting you and you can help someone, then you should do it. The real heroes come into play. The real people who make differences, the people who help when it will affect them negatively even. Like, they're still willing to do it even though they know there will be a repercussion on them, an externality on them that will affect their life. And I think us doing this was like the bare minimum, especially last year. It was a nuts year for everyone. This year hasn't been great either. Right now, inflation is through the roof. There are shortages of labor, there are shortages of food, there are shortages of gas and petrol and oil. It's pretty ridiculous. But I said it last year. I made a video about the oil prices and what was going on there. And I said, supply chains take years to come back to normal, and the fact oil did what it did doesn't just affect the oil industry, it affects every industry, because almost every industry is connected to the oil industry. Freight, shipping, energy, it's just what it is. So we're in a pretty messed up world, but I hope we can help a couple people out. And obviously, when it comes to these moments, 6,000 subscribers, great achievement to some, nothing to others, but you're supposed to celebrate. You know, you're always supposed to celebrate when you do something, and we have some mitai here, and if you don't know, mitai is like, ooh, that is a sugary mess. I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to go with some besan. If you don't know besan, it is one of the best Indian sweets there are. We got this from our neighbors who had their party the other day, who we were going back and forth with, and in fact, it was an engagement for both of their kids, which is a great thing. They came over, said hi, we said, hey, good job on the party, good job for staying up late. And that wasn't sarcasm, that was like seriousness, like you're supposed to enjoy yourself in those moments. And obviously they sent the note, which made it all the better, saying we're going to be having a party. So we knew there was a party, and we were like, okay, cool, chill, have a good time. But they brought over some mitai. So I thought, 6,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a little bit of mitai. It's pretty good stuff, you know. Sometimes it's too sweet. The one there was a jalebi. That was definitely, I mean, it's like a sugared donut dipped in sugar syrup. It's a bit nuts. Like, it's a bit extreme. But Sometimes you want to have that sugar rush, and it will indeed give you a sugar rush if you have a whole one. Maybe 2, maybe 3. When I was younger, I'd pack them away. 3, 4, 5 at weddings, you'd have them with ice cream. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that now. I don't know. I think I'm old. I think I'm getting old. But there's that song, Jalebi Baby, and one of the first lines is, like mithai, like kulfi, rasmalai, pista barfi. And pista barfi, that's good stuff. Barfi in general is good, but pista barfi, you know you're onto a winner when it's green, like the Hulk. You know, good stuff there. Anyway, guys, see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same once more, because we bring the quality shitty content every single day. Been doing it for over 10,000 days now, and we ain't stopping till we get to, did I say been doing it for over 10,000 days? Been doing it for over 1,000 days now, and we ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. There we go. So just subscribe anyway. Now, I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been Graham. We'll see you next time. Oh wow, I've just gone in a circle there and looped back round. The point is, see you tomorrow. Quality shitty content every single day, because it's just what we do. See you then. Skadoosh.